Welcome back to another episode of Scrolling with Lady Di. And guess who popped up on my news feeds? This lady talking about how women should never try to date a street dude. Smash the like button and let's get into this viral clip.
There's some kind of fetish with street dudes because we mistake them as being more masculine. I really wish that women would stop putting street dudes on a pedestal. And I mean, you see how Glorilla's song, she was talking about the type of dude that she wanted, and that's cool because she's selling you an illusion. And don't get me wrong, I love that song. I like Glorilla, but she's
That's the problem right there. You like that song and you like Glorilla, but you just say you don't like what she's saying. So what you like about the song? I guess the beat?
giving you, she's romanticizing and sexualizing the type of guy that you keep saying that you don't want.
These songs are going to get you guys in trouble. It's okay to listen to a song and find entertainment with it, right? You like the beat and you want to dance to it, cool. But why you taking what they're saying so seriously? Like what she said, I like the song. But right now she's also showing logic because she's basically telling you guys, stop putting these street dudes on a pedestal. But how many women are like her? How many women are like me where we could listen to a song and not really care about what they're saying and taking what they're saying seriously? Just like how we watch these movies and these TV shows. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of drama that we like to watch. But why are we about to sit here and do that? Let that be for entertainment.
If we actually held ourselves accountable for the type of men that we chose, I don't think we would keep romanticizing men that are in survival mode. I've actually never dated a street guy that was very protective. It's a complete myth that they're more masculine and more protective, and they're actually more combative, and they lack a lot of emotional maturity because they're in survival mode. They're not trying to love you. I don't care how many black movies that they create where the love is so toxic, and then for some reason, especially in the black community, we romanticize these toxic relationships. And then we romanticize these guys and say that we want this Russell Wilson, Sierra type of love, but we're never going to get there if we keep talking about we want a hood dude. Especially if you're not a hood chick, they see you as naive and gullible.
I like that she said that. You're not a hood chick, but you want a hood dude. Make that make sense.
Don't let the hype fool you where they're like, oh, you're wifey material because you speak a certain way and dress a certain way. The only difference is that hood chicks know exactly what type of time a street dude is on. There is nothing that you'll understand about a person that can analyze, observe you, and know how to get what they want from you, because where they're from, there's less resources. Their survival mode makes you navigate differently through life. And I know this because I've experienced this. If you don't come from struggle, the way you view the world in relationships are just different. So if you're from the suburbs and people, and, you speak a certain way, you have a certain disposition and demeanor, trust me, you do not align with no street dude, and they see you as silly and naive.
Now, this is what I was saying in my last video. Make sure that you are listening to people who have experience. Some people who have the experience will lead you in the right direction, including myself. I have experience as well. And I would tell you, she is absolutely correct. If you don't have a hood mentality, you are not and will never align with the man that has a hood mentality. And just because you grow up in the hood don't make you hood. I grew up in the hood and I ain't hood. So I can't get with none of that. A hood mentality moves and thinks differently. A lot of them never get out of the hood. A lot of them want to stay there and be ignorant. A lot of them never grow up. So if you got out the hood and you made something for yourself, that's not for you. If you're looking for a masculine guy, street dudes is the complete opposite. A lot of street guys, they walk around pointing out their iron and they're not really doing nothing. They're not fighting for real. Most of them are punks. I can't say all, because there are some street dudes that could put in that work without that iron. But a lot of them are punks, especially the new ones today. If you're looking for a masculine guy, look for a man that has strength and confidence. Look for a guy who doesn't back down but is respectful. Look for a guy who knows when and when not to fight, because sometimes you could fight and you could lose your life. So if you're looking for a guy who is going to protect you, get a man who grew up with their father. Get a man who grew up with somebody that taught them these things the proper way. Get a masculine guy who you know is not going to be out in them streets risking their lives every single day. Get a masculine guy who has experience with fighting in the street. That don't mean that they're street dudes. It's just that it's life. Some of us did grow up in the hood, so you have to survive in that way. But that doesn't make them streets. They just have to survive in their environment until they're able to get out at 18. Get you a guy who is training to fight jiu-jitsu. There's many different ways that can show strength. You do not need that rough life that street dudes provide. We as women always talk about we want a man who's stable. You're not going to have any stability with a street dude. You're going to be dodging bullets and running away from enemies your whole life, you and your kids. So if you're not about that life, don't ask for it. But that's a wrap, you guys. I really want to know what you think about this. Do you think that women should stay away from street dudes? Drop a comment below, and I will see you later.